G'day, mate. Let's thought I'd do a video updating what's been going on around here. Been pissing down rain for basically a month. So we had a couple of fine days in that time, but really raining every day. It'll start, stop. You think, oh, we'll get the work done, and it starts pissing down again. It's hard, guys. So I've been helping the guy from Bongwood, as you think, Bongwood Firewood Yard, trying to help him out, just trying to get things done. But yeah, it's finally broken now. I'll show you outside. Unplug this here. Try to charge your phone. So we finally got some sunlight, but here's the but. Last night, plug it back in. Last night flooded. Go back in there. Have a show you charging it. Last night flooded. So all the major roads, we're only in a small town, Coonamonga is very small. Morriston, Door Creek, Toronto, Fred Wall, all this access. So where we are here, if I had to go to a hospital, which is only 20 minutes or half an hour on the road, could get to that, just completely cut off. There's videos on Facebook on that too, all cut off. But I just thought I'd show you guys. I haven't been making content because I can't go out and film because it's just wet and muddy. So I thought my mother get some work done best we can. And there goes my daughter. One of my kids wants me. Okay, guys, sorry for that interruption. My daughter just bashed her head on a hook near a mirror, and she bloody had her head just here. Hey, small cut. I have the window open, the dog jumped through the window, covered in mud and shit. I'm in the bedroom, and she yelled at me. Yeah, get back to what I was saying. I have videos to make, haven't been able to do it because of the weather, so I'll show you what I have been doing. So we'll turn this around and see a Stihl 500i. You've seen it before. Now the clutch went in this, the worm drive, the metal part broke on that. It wasn't pumping oil. Now I replaced the worm drive, I replaced the clutch, replaced the clutch drum, then broke the bearing, and it still didn't pump. It turned out the oil pump was no good. Now, I should have filmed it, guys. I've been thinking, this oil pump, I'll show you here. Zoom in. I've never seen it before, I'll show you. Just here on the new one, the pointer, new one here, there's a bit of plastic. And the old one here has no plastic. And I think what it causes it to do is it pump more. So when your pump pumps, this part rotates and it goes closer and further away and pumps oil. It's still doing that about barely. But the plastic part here acts like a cam, I think, and makes it pump. So hopefully today, maybe if I'm lucky, I was going to get back to the customer, one of my mates, and I want to see how it runs because I have not used this before, but my son has. He used it, what's he, 16 now? Probably 2 years ago, and I've started, but I've never used it, so I'm curious to know. The chain's been sharpened by, he's an arborist, so the chain sharpens a full chisel, still, so full chisel, so it's still sharp, but the guy said it's not working, Kev. And his arborist mate, who is employed for him or by him, said, oh, it's not working properly. Well, I thought, why didn't you tell me earlier? Because he had the thing for about 2 weeks. He got 2 of these saws, but I didn't know it wasn't working because when I fixed it up, I thought, okay, when your worm drive's gone, it can't pump oil. Now the worm drive was fine, it was the metal part that spun the worm drive. So that metal part was gone, which was not engaging in the drum, which won't pump. So I had to replace the part. Wound over, thought this shit right. Didn't even start it up because late night. I thought, here, go back. So you always got to test what you do, guys. So anyway, I'll put this down. I'll show you what I'm doing today. Another video coming up very soon. I'll pause you here. So you meet people and you go, geez, they're a real nice person, even though I have not met them face to face, but they're good guys. So this is from Harold. This one here is Harold's saw. So I'm going to port that. I've got a brand new medial piston for it. It's a brand new saw. Hasn't even seen timber yet, so brand new piston's gonna go on that. He's got a decomp valve blocker stoppers. That goes this. He wants a fun saw. So it's gonna be Harold's hot rod. So that's gonna be his saw. And going by Harold, he got me a deal for my son Zach. So they're g288. So you've seen them before if you've watched the videos, but that's coming up, and to see what's coming up with these guys very soon. I contacted longer, but I'll plug that. got that longer, and I got some bars with me. Well, let's show you that. Some bars. These saws brand new. Wait there on 1, 2, it's 2. So I'll get that out. So lots of things. I'm going to be mucking around with a 550, you know, a 562 XP, a 572 XP, and a 582, which will go on these guys so pretty soon when everything gets a bit more sunny on the page. Thank you to Michael for longer. He helps me out. I help him out. I make videos. I test this stuff, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I wouldn't do it. And they work, so you can buy dear stuff you want, but I put it this way, it's last 2 or 3 years of hard work. Why you pay double the price for something that will last the same time? Same amount of time. If it lasts a bit longer, it's still paying way more money for the same thing. It's budget friendly. He calls it budget friendly, which is pretty cool as well. It is budget friendly. If you're into stores and want every store to have its own bar, contact longer. Then ask Michael and tell him Kev sent you. And I have had you guys apparently have said Kevin, so thanks to those guys who've done that. Gets me to people watch my videos. As you have a video addiction, redraws. I haven't made videos in a while because trying to work and trying to help out my mate with the wood yard. And this weather is not normal. To me, we had weather like this in 1980, roughly 1984 I think it was. I grew up here about 6 k's from here, and it flooded every year. Well, I can work out. I was a kid, sometimes 3 times a year. There's 2 bars. So I don't know what's near, so here's longer. It discounts, go discount guys, there's lots of stuff on sale right now. Now I did some purpose on free saws, or free bars, do the same. One bar we go, my son's G288. That's that. I think there, give it that. The one should be a longer name, that's his brand name, longer. But now he gets bars made in Germany. So I'll pull that one out. Just to let you guys know, he's changing the way he does things a little bit, but it's still the same logo, it's still longer. So my bar is longer than your bar. Pop that out. That's fun out. Okay. Longer 20 inch, okay? Longer. So that's gonna go on my son's, no, that's going on my saw. We'll do racing against my son, so we'll do our Harold saw against Harold's, my son's saw Zach, and a bit of race, just to see how Zach gets his cutting, because Zach's only a 16-year-old boy. So just to muck around, because if he's something Zach will keep for a long time. Not like he's working with it. That's the other one, that's his brand name. So it's made in Germany, that one now. The cover. But these will also be going on the 572 and 578, 585. So you'll see these very soon, guys. And we'll do cut to cut. You'll see, so you can work out who's the fastest. But pay in mind that these bars here are made by longer, but these ones are made in Germany now. That's the Chinese one. So another one, hopefully. Yep. So he's got everything correct. I got 25 feet, I think it was. There you go. So 3 of them. They could add the collection really. 25 feet of 7 inches. Which are going to make loops up. So when I do the race, so it's this one here. That's Harold's and that's Zach. When I race, I had to adjust Zach's one here on the oil. So I'm not going to touch the highs. Just along the oil and the rev the way I meant to. Zach's rev and you put him down in the oil and then blip and die. So I had to lean out the low a bit, but it could be just because it's brand new. If it ran for a bit longer and clean all the shit of it, because the pistons in these are coated in there like Vaseline. If it had left a bit longer, it could be fine. But yeah, it's one of the things. I was doing the video in a rush when the rain was coming. That video I did with these 2 girls running, not long after that rain, so trying to do stuff in the rain. So I've got 25 feet of this. They're both the same. So I wanted to see which one of these saws run as good from factory. They've both been started at the same amount of times. and just see how much tuning difference will there have to be, if there's a difference of power. Like Harold's, to me, this one here sounds better than Zach's, but Zach reckons his sounds better. That may be because Zach owns this, but maybe Harold's like, you look at the exhaust. One hand, two. Well, the exhaust outlet size. But you look at the other one, it seems to be slightly small, I think, by vision. But the angle, the dangle, I can tell you a couple of things that these are different. Well, that's what the whole thing is about this. Trying to make out what's what and who does what. I think they're the same factory. Harold told me he rang up a guy and said yes, they're all made in the same factory. But their factory could be acres and acres wide. It could be huge. Just look at this, okay? Then drop these bars. The back of the sauce. Now they've got different stickers. This one is a sticker here, okay? And this one here is made in the same factory. Why don't they use the same stickers? A sticker here, but then this one's a sticker up here. This one here, a different sticker. So there's minute changes. That's got black, and that one there's got grey. So, you know, and you got a visual. Oh, there's no sticker here, and there's a sticker here. So I think they are made in different factories. We're going to pull them apart and pour them. Zach will be saying standard until I pour it to Harold's, and that way you can tell which one is better. But there'll be either a different maker on the cylinders, or I'm not quite sure who makes what. But sometimes they do, sometimes I've actually had one. The Nitec had a, can't remember the brand name, because it's a brand name on the cylinder. But maybe they don't, maybe they do. So, handle grips, this one is grey. This one here is fatter, it's more thicker, and it's black. Just little things like that. Decon valve. Decon valve's got bubbles on it, like a Stihl. This one here's flat. Smooth, okay? Smooth, so there is differences straight off the bat. But I want to know how much difference there is internally. That seems to be the same. Like this one here. The high lock has got lines on the front of that hand part there, where this one here has not. There's no lines on that one there at all. So things like that, guys. Just wanted to show you guys what's going on in life. Hopefully I'll get out there and muck around. I suppose the woodyard owns mine. Send you around to us. Just yakking away, and I'm texting down text. I just said, how you going and all that? And turned out he's now got a diesel leak on his truck, so I'll have to go around there and fix it up. I'll help him. I'm mechanically minded. I like to think I am, and so is he. But when you work under a truck, it's so much easier. Oh, Kev, can you give me a 14mm spinner or 15 or it's easy to sort of summon to go, here you go, then you have to get in there. And I hate doing stuff like that now, but yeah, that's life for me right now. Just trying to avoid being wet. But this way, it's so wet. I was being so much water. The ground that we live on is quite black, the soil, it's a good soil. The black soil gone, it's all sand now. The woodyard, we covered around for the tungsten carbide chain. That's black soil, really black. It's sloppy, but not that deep. And the truck squished all that. That's all now white sand. And I hope I get the video of that, because it's hard to believe all the goodness has been washed out of the ground, which all gone down to the lakes and creeks and stuff like that for fish. Hopefully it doesn't pull too much, but yeah, it's now white sand, which is kind of hard to believe, but when you go down to the creek, there's a lot of white sand there, so that's what's in the soil. If it was clay-based, it would go through, but our ground here, it grows quite good when we get sun, but we haven't had it for a while. So anyway, I'll get some stuff done, but yeah, thank you for longer. I appreciate Michael helping me out with my channel. That's his stuff there, guys. Good stuff. I've had this in a 404. They're just good quality, so I'm looking forward to using this. And one of these bars, Johnny he probably just do, I'll be giving it to the woodyard owner. I talked to Michael and just said, look, he asked me to do videoing his woodyard. As if you know, if you've been part of the channel for a while, I've had a stroke, had a back operation. I'm quite a risk when it comes to doing stuff. If I hurt myself, it puts you in liability, so I appreciate what he does. I said to you, if I die there, to dig a hole, bury me. It's just simple, that's easier. But he's a good mate, so I've got the 20-inch bar for him. He can put on what story was. and it's a brand new chain and it's really sweet. So, alright guys, over now, thank you for watching.